Greetings, pod fans. It is day 13 of Pod Video. Pod videos himself every day in April. And today, I've decided that I want to talk about my favourite anime. This is something that I've talked about a number of times, a lot, across my pedigree of making videos, but it is called Tengen, Toppa, Gurren Lagann. And it has been my favourite anime since around 2011 when I first saw it. Anytime that it comes up and I tell people, they ask why, and my general answer is, well, it's got big robots, robots that are fighting each other, and it's about the manly spirit, and yeah. But today I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about why, because, yeah, it's been my favourite for a very long time. This is I'm not special for liking this, as I have come to learn on the internet. I knew that it was the best thing, and anyone that I know who has watched it absolutely loves it and has these stories where they're like, yeah, it's crazy good. It's ridiculously good. But now that I'm served a lot of things on Reels and things like that, it is absolutely, there are people who are as diehard as me for it. This came out quite a while ago. I had to double check, but the anime originally came out in 2007, so we are coming up on 20 years since it came out, but it's sick. As a general introduction, I guess, it starts off with these guys who are living in an underground village. One of them is a digger. He digs holes. It has this hand crank drill, and it's about expanding the village and that kind of a thing. And in that first episode, he finds a face. It's a robot, just underground. There's just this robot, and he's like, that's crazy. And then a giant robot falls through the ceiling of their underground village. And yeah, he gets in the robot, they fight it, and then they burst onto the surface. And one of my favorite things about this is the escalation of it, because watching that first episode, you're kind of like, oh, this will be oh, they'll get up there, they'll find out what's going on, and there'll be a fight. By the end of it, it has escalated so much. And by that I mean it to the stars. It is, the final fight in it is on a level that is just impossible to even comprehend, because they're just larger than anything in existence. And I say that, in a non-joking way that's not even exaggeration. They are larger than anything else in existence by the end of it. My favourite character is a guy by the name of Kamina. He's one of those guys who's in the underground village at the start, and he, just when I first saw him in 2011 in a hotel room watching the first movie, we were in a hotel room and people were just throwing on anime, and they threw on the Gurren Lagann movies. And I fell in love, because he is just, there's nuance to the character and all these kind of things, but he's just confidence. It's just hey, I'm gonna do this. And the famous quote that everyone knows is, don't believe in yourself, believe in the me who believes in you. So, you don't have to, you don't need confidence. All you need is faith in the fact that I have confidence in you. And yeah, he's just great. He's just a great guy. I have a tattoo here. It's this one that you might have seen, these lines, which is a section of his body tattoo. His full body tattoo. That is just a thing that I have. It was my second ever tattoo, and yeah, he's just a guy who's one of my favorites. And one of the main things of it, there's the escalation, but the escalation is just raw human determination and spirit to survive and to persevere and to push, and there are themes of loss and depression and finding meaning after what you thought was the main driver in your life. The main motivation that you had is gone. Finding a way to keep going in a world where you had this massive reason to do things. You had a driving force behind you, something that was pushing you forward, and when that's gone, and I think there are a couple of episodes in there where it's just this really effectively gets across the message of what happens when you lose something that was so important to you that it's gone. You like, how are you supposed to go on? And just finding meaning and finding like your lust for life again and a reason to live and a reason to persevere and like more things. It's so good. Like, and there are those themes in it, but then at the same time it's like absolutely ridiculous at times. Like I'm like trying really hard not to spoil anything, but it's early on ish, and there's two robots. There's Gurren and there's Lagann, and Kamina, my guy, he just decides because he sees another robot that has like a face on its chest and a face up on top, like two heads, and he decides that he wants that. So he gets the smaller robot, Lagann, and just smashes it on top of Gurren and just says, "Combined!" And there is this beat where it's just one robot smashed into the top of another one, and one of the robots has a drill on it, so that's how it goes in, and it like narrowly misses just going through his head in the like lower cockpit. And then it works, because, human spirit and perseverance. Gurren Lagann is just, it's like perfect, and I don't know if it's perfect, but it's just something that like even now, so long after I've watched it, like 15 years since I watched it for the first time, it's still my favorite. I own like one anime figure. I'm not really a figure person because they kind of catch just dust, and I'm about to show you this figure and it is covered in dust. Unfortunately, I'll clean it. But yeah, this is Kamina. This is my guy. This is my boy. This is the dude. Do you have to do block my face? Yeah, that's my guy right there. Yeah, and it was a present, and it's wonderful, and I love him. But yeah, like Gurren Lagann is just the perfect anime. It's great. It's just a great watch. I would recommend anyone watch it, even if you're not like into anime. Give it a try. It's real freaking good. It just makes me so happy. Yeah, I wish I had what it took to pull off blue hair. But yeah, hopefully that was a good advertisement for it. It's always hard when I'm trying to recommend something like that, because I don't want to spoil things that, are not pivotal to it. I think that knowing stuff about a show, like if things are spoiled for you, you can still enjoy it, but I also don't want to be the guy who's just like, here's a major plot point, and then you're watching it and you get to it and it's looking like that's going to happen, and then it does happen and you're like, okay, cool, I didn't get the emotional. Yeah. Gurren Lagann, good. You can either watch the series, there's 20 something episodes, 28, something like that, 27, 28, around that, or there are two movies where it condenses the entire series into 2 movies, and both are good. The movie actually is like slightly different, as in just the way that they compact things. There's like 3 battles that are crammed into one kind of a thing. Like it's actually like changed so that it makes sense that all these things are happening simultaneously. But yes, would recommend it if you like good media. And it's the 13th. And I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Sloan.